I
and
see.
we will
I
come to
see.
the other side.
Sure. When I went on holiday to Kenya, actually, I think earlier on in the year, I noticed how hard-working and innovative some people were, which really quite amazed me. You know, there was a lot of poverty, and
Mm.
somebody told me that the M-Pesa card, the mobile device and app and things, was really made by a young kid, and I thought, wow, it seems where there seems to be a lot of lack, there seems to be there's just more people doing stuff because they have to, I suppose. Whereas you look at other places and people are just quite happy where they are.
Well, innovation is born in times of biggest challenge and biggest stress. That is when the most innovative products and services come out. And I think that is where we are. So I'm looking forward to see what innovative new businesses, products, services we are going to still see being born because of the challenges that we are in. So that young man in Kenya is a prime example, became very innovative because it was not in a time of abundance, but it's in a time of challenge and obstacles and more hardship that we become the most creative.
Yeah, sure. You said something as well about network. I've always been a great believer in human relationships, network. I help you, you help me, we both do better as a result. Um, you can't know everything, you can't have all the answers. You need to be able to help each other. On the road to creating wealth and helping people, how important would you say having a good, strong network is?
Well, I think that we are human beings. We are tribe people. We want that sense of belonging. And surrounding yourself with like minded people, with people that can challenge and support you, can really help you to get where you want to get to. Surround yourself with the people that you love to be surrounded with. So that network is so important. It is, the people that you surround yourself with, those are reflections of you. And
Mm.
you help each other, you teach each other, you hold hands, you learn from each other. We are tribe people. We want to belong. So I've said to people in this COVID time, just beware, do not go into isolation because it will lead to depression and you will go into a dark part of yourself. Keep on connecting, keep on reaching out to others. Be aware that we are human beings who want and love a sense of belonging.
I remember Robert Kiyosaki saying your wealth will be directed by the seven people that you
Yes,
spend the most amount of time with, or something like that. And even
yes,
that makes you think, really, doesn't it?
yes, yes. So it's because if you increase yourself to the next level, your people that you surround yourself with will also increase to the next level. So every time you go to the next level, your people that your friends, your colleagues, your businesses associations, the people that you interact with will also will go to that level with you. You will make you'll meet new people. So it's been amazing for me, Claude. When I was a teenager, I was just locally in South Africa. I just had local friends, and now as an adult, I am an international person. I provide service to people internationally, and I have friends all over the world, and I have colleagues all over the world, and I've got clients all over the world, and now I am a global person, and it is I'm looking at it in amazement of how you can grow from a local to a global person in one lifetime.
Well, absolutely, yeah. I mean, and yeah, my next question was just going to be, with all the tools that we've got, the internet, Zoom, Jitsi, social media, you name it, is there any excuse for somebody not basically, not improving not improving their wealth if they really, really want to? When people say, well, I don't know how to use the internet, or it's beyond me, I'm not a technical person. What would you say to some of these people?
Stop making excuses. You are holding yourself back. Every excuse is just a message that you give to yourself that you don't want to do it. Because if you really, really want to do it, you will find a way to get past the excuses. An excuse is an avoidance. It is a message to you that you want to stay in your comfort zone. You don't want to step out of your comfort zone. It takes guts to step out of your comfort zone. You have to be brave and courageous.
And we know that from experience, don't we? I was reading a story about an English guy who I forgot his name, and he was quite broke, and he could only borrow the internet upstairs. He didn't even have his own computer. His neighbour that lived in a flat upstairs would actually let him use his computer for a few hours every day, and that was all he needed. And then he actually started using it, and then discovered how to make products and sell it online, and then wrote a book. And then it took him a while, though. It was about a year or 2 years, but then I think he wrote a book and sold it all over the world and made quite a bit of money, and basically managed to lift himself up by the bootstraps. I love those kind of stories because I should think it gives people a lot of hope. There's no other excuses, is there? If those sort of people can do it.
And you know what that gentleman did? He had a goal. He set himself a goal. He said, I want to improve my life. And he was willing to take the action steps. And I bet it was not easy. When I've made the decision to write this book, it took me 3 years to write the book.
Wow.
And you have to take the action step. And then I had to find the best editor, and to find my pathway to get an international Bloomberg and Wiley to publish my book. I had to go out of my comfort zone and take the action steps and go beyond. Nobody will want to publish my book, or I'm too embarrassed to even show it to them. You have to get beyond yourself.
And how do you find the what was I going to say? Okay. So we've done the fact that somebody says, well, I can't do it, and it's that little voice and things. Yeah. With things like your book, and with things like having a career that spans many countries, how have you found the technology aspect of it? Is it just something that you've had to learn how to use, or did you get somebody to help you to learn how to use all the technology parts that you'd have to know?
So, Claude, I am not a young generation. So when I was in my matric year, that's my last year of high school, television came to South Africa. I was in my 30s when I touched a computer for the first time, and a cell phone. You have to learn to use these things. If you don't know how, I did courses, I asked for help. But technology is an amazing, amazing tool to use. Look here, you and I are talking in 2 different countries, different time zones, and we're having a conversation, and we're using technology. So if you hold yourself back from using technology because you say, I'm too old, I can't do it, I'm too poor, I don't see the reason for it, it's again just an excuse. It's fear. People are keeping themselves back out of fear, out of wanting to stay in that safe comfort zone. And it's holding yourself back. But if that comfort zone is okay for you, and you would love to stay there, then it's okay.
Yeah, that really does make you think, because again, most of these people I find they're just not happy. They're just not happy where they are, and you typically get to the old complaining, this and that's not working, rather than getting up early and cracking on and doing something. But this is incredible. Ilze, I'd say thank you very much for your time this morning. It's been a really good interview, very insightful as well. Thank you very much for sharing some of the insights about the inner game of wealth, which I think is, when people say, "I want to get rich, I'll go on a course and I'll read books and things like that." But what I'm really hearing is that if they've got the wrong scripts inside them, it doesn't matter how many courses they go on or what books they read, that they won't be able to reprogram that pattern.
Yeah. It is about reprogramming the pattern. And you know what, Claude? It's possible. If I could do it, anyone else can do it. You just must have the heart's desire and put the action steps in place. So thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to do something that I absolutely love doing, and that is to inspire people and empower people and show people that there is a way. Thank you.
Sure. No, it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. Stay there. I'll just hit the